There is a moment many people know but rarely talk about. You promise yourself you're done. You delete the files, close the tabs, tell yourself, this time will be different. And for a while, it is. Then you're stressed, lonely, bored, restless, and somehow, almost automatically, you're back. The confusing part isn't that you wanted pleasure. It's that you sometimes didn't even want to do it anymore. So why does your brain keep coming back? The answer begins with something much deeper than willpower. Your brain is constantly learning what gives it relief. When you're stressed, lonely, anxious, or emotionally exhausted, your brain searches for the fastest way to change how you feel. And pornography can become one of those shortcuts. Not because your brain is broken, because your brain is designed to repeat behaviors associated with reward and relief. This creates a powerful loop. Trigger, craving, behavior, temporary relief. Then the brain remembers. The next time the same emotion appears, the pathway is already familiar. And that's where the cycle becomes difficult to see. You may not actually be craving pornography itself. You may be craving escape. Escape from boredom. Escape from loneliness. Escape from rejection. Escape from stress. Sometimes the behavior isn't really about pleasure anymore. It's about emotional regulation. And this explains something many people misunderstand. You can genuinely regret what you did and still repeat it later. Because knowing something is harmful doesn't automatically erase a learned habit. Your conscious mind can say, I don't want this, while another part of your brain remembers, this made me feel better last time. That conflict can create enormous frustration, especially when you keep making promises to yourself and breaking them. Eventually, the problem becomes bigger than the behavior. You begin questioning your discipline, your confidence, even your identity. You start thinking maybe something is wrong with me. But shame often makes the cycle stronger. You feel bad. You seek escape. You use the behavior. You feel temporary relief. Then guilt returns. And the loop continues. So breaking the cycle isn't simply about fighting urges harder. It's about understanding what happens before the urge. What were you feeling? Where were you? What triggered you? Were you lonely? Bored? Overwhelmed? Avoiding something? Because if you only attack the behavior, but never address the emotional need underneath it, your brain will keep searching for another escape. Real change begins when you stop asking only, how do I resist this? And start asking, what am I trying to escape from? Maybe the answer is uncomfortable. Maybe it's loneliness. Maybe it's stress. Maybe it's emptiness. But whatever you discover, that is where the real work begins. You don't have to hate yourself to change. You don't have to become perfect overnight. You need awareness, new responses, and enough patience to teach your brain a different way to cope. Because your brain learned the pattern, and what is learned can be unlearned. The goal isn't simply to become someone who never feels an urge. It's to become someone who no longer needs the behavior to escape from life. And perhaps that's the real freedom. Not controlling every thought that enters your mind, but finally becoming strong enough to choose what you do with it.